First thing, when it comes to facility management, and when we talk about pandemic, it's about business continuity, safety, security. Definitely facility management comes first when it comes to safety and security. So we were were elated in context to business opportunity in terms of increasing our footprint. So definitely facility management has been greatly benefited from the uptake of the business turnover perspective. However, it also brought in many challenges, just in context to availability of manpower, since in the region most manpower comes from South Asia. With pandemic, with flight ban, with many other related aspects of that, definitely there was a shortage of people. There's also an element of how do you transform your business between remote working and on-site. Facility management traditionally being a frontline business, we had to have 2/3 of our resources on the field. Having them in a safe and secure environment was indeed a challenge. Security and safety of the people comes first, and especially if you are going to manage the business continuity and safety and security of your own clients, you need to make sure that your people are secure first before you make others secure. So these things did lead to many challenges. Supply chain disruptions were also there. We also saw a great benefit of transformation from technology, the way the telephony management, the way between Zoom, Teams and various other aspects. So I must say facility management had a mix of both opportunities, challenges. However, what matters for a good company is to be resilient and be able to match up to these challenges and opportunities. And EFS is proud to say that we did extraordinarily well during the last 18 months. Any transformation requires introspection. And FM industry being in the forefront of transformation and due to the ongoing pandemic challenges that really brought in a 360-degree change in the way the world has to look at things. But industry was already in a state of introspection, what to do next. There are global challenges in terms of skill set issues. There's also challenges in terms of the way the industry has transformed in context to technology and the construction technology specifically. That led to a demand for much higher skills. So there is a skill issue globally in the facility management industry. I don't think it is only confined to the region. It is confined to global industry at large. The second thing which is also affecting is many more people are opting for desk jobs. Field jobs is becoming a challenge. More and more students, colleges, universities, the interns and the various graduates opting for jobs which are comparatively more desk jobs than field jobs. Third aspect is that the skill set is further complemented, the gap in the skill set is further aggravated, I must say, due to the colleges and universities not having curriculums which are definitely aligned to the needs of the way the industry has changed. The construction technologies have changed so dramatically. The way the various other aspects such as the revolution happening in the tool automation, the revolution happening in terms of the machine automation, all this requires some incubation environments between the colleges and the workplace. So these are some of the challenges that the industry is facing in context to need for a rejuvenated L&D environments. In my earlier discussion, I did touch upon the human resources departments need to rise above to connect learning and development to performance management. Because when we do the training assessment, it should be based on either correctional or developmental. If it is to be for a progression of a particular person from a team leader to a supervisor, or from a supervisor to an FM engineer or to an FM coordinator or a manager, there are different skill sets from a developmental perspective. Second thing, do we have that sort of resources to train people? Industry, unfortunately, globally is working under a single digit margin. An average learning and development budget should anything be not less than minimum 4 to 5% of the employees' cost on an annualized basis. However, very limited room is available in the current commercial dynamics. So what we need to be doing is to work on blended learning modules. The blended learning means what EFS did is 20, 30, 50. The 20% you learn through online, 20% we bring you into a classroom where we employ resources to ensure competent resources so that you go through a very comprehensive program, and then 50% is on the job. However, to succeed with this, you need a strong technology platform. At EFS, we've been discussing, I am personally a part of a couple of global initiatives in terms of the upskilling issue. So we need to first clearly define within the organization between reskilling and upskilling. There are certain positions, there are certain roles which plateaus due to the various limitations, and you need to definitely bring in reskilling in that particular role to make them. For example, a housekeeper, if he is given certain reskilling in context to communication, written and verbal communication, in terms of some of the office related, he can be trained to be an office clerk and then eventually be a manager in the future course. So there are reskilling issues. There are also upskilling issues in terms of mostly in soft and hard services both. When we talk about soft services, we talk about housekeeping, and when we talk about hard services, we talk about engineering services. Definitely, as a part of a progression process, reskilling is important. Sometimes reskilling also required from correctional perspective. We do diagnostic reviews of different projects, and then we realize that a specific staff requires a certain definitive interventions from a training perspective.